Hi everyone, myself Prithvi. Today I welcome you all for my YouTube channel. So in this video I would like to talk about the fundamental analysis of one of the food manufacturing company called Britannia, which has been there in the business segments from the last 100 years. So if you like this video, please do like and subscribe to my channel to receive the further notification about the fundamental analysis which I will be doing in the future. So let's start with the business of the company's Britannia. So the Britannia company is in the business of food manufacturing products, starting from biscuits, breads and cakes and dairy products, rusk, creamy wafers and yogurts. So in this segment, in these products, almost 80% of the revenue which comes from the biscuit business itself, and non-biscuit business which contributes 20% of the revenue for the company, which is clearly shows that 80% of the revenue of the Britannia companies which come from the biscuit business itself. So this is all about the food products which they are producing. So the Britannia is one among the most trusted brands and manufacturer of India's most favorite food products, starting from Good Day, Tiger, NutriChoice, Milky Beckies and Marigolds. So these are the most popular brands of Indian households. So nearly I also consume biscuits for my morning daily routine. So each and everyone will also consume at least weekly once, at least a monthly once. They might have consumed these products. So I have consuming these products daily in the morning routine. So I think if I invest in this kind of a companies, which I found the quality of the products and affordability of the product rate which comes in the market, which feels very great for me to invest in this kind of companies. I also suggest many people that if you are using this product, if you feel that product is a very good product and it is a valuable product which you feel it's having a growth in the future, please invest in that companies which you use as a end consumer of that company. So I think I have cleared you about how the product will going to define as the investors when it comes to an investment perspective. This is all about the business of a Britannia companies. Nextly, let us start about the history of a Britannia. The company has started at 1892. The initial promoters remains unknown yet. So the companies after the 26 years, after that the company is named a Britannia by the London investor called C.H. Holmes. So after that the company has changed 7 promoters before it handing over to Vadia Group. So the present owner of this company is Vadia Group. So Vadia Group is one of the reputed business house in India which having a business in airlines like a Go Air, Reality in Bombay Reality. They are also in the textile segments called Bombay Dyeing. So they are also in the other business called a Plantation and other business. So the present ultimate holding company of Britannia is Bombay Burma Trading Corporation Limited. So which is the ultimate holding company of a Britannia. Britannia is a subsidiary of this Bombay Burma Trading Corporation. So the owner of this is Vadia Group. So this is all about an history of a Britannia companies. Next, I would like to discuss about the manufacturing and distribution part. So coming to the manufacturing and distribution part, the company is one of the largest producer of a bread in the organized market, which annual turnover of 1 lakh tons with a value of 450 crores. The business is operating in 13 factories and 4 franchises selling millions love daily across more than 100 cities and towns of in India. So this shows how the strength, how the distribution part of a company. Nextly, the company is having a pan-India presence of the products in the 5 million retail outlets, which is reaching to 50% of an Indian households. So the products of a companies of a Britannia which reaching a 50% of the Indian households, think how strong the distribution network of a company is there. It shows that the distribution and the manufacturing unit, what they are having a presence in that, they are well diversified and they are having a good manufacturing and a distribution facility as of now. So they are also having global footprint. So the products of a Britannia which is at 80 countries, which contributes 5.5% of the revenue of the Britannia business. So they also have 2 manufacturing facilities outside India. First is at UAE, second is at Oman. So one positive thing which I would like to tell you is that the Britannia is the second largest player in UAE. So that's one of the very good positive point with respect to the Britannia company. So nextly I would like to discuss about the shareholding pattern of a companies. So the promoter is holding 50.55%, FIIs is holding 17.66%, DIIs is holding 10.67%, and public is holding 21.13%. So there is nothing much interesting about the shareholding pattern. The one positive point which I would like to tell you is that the FIIs and DIIs, the main institutions, are holding more than 25% in the companies. That's one of the very good positive point. Other than that, there is no much interesting about the company's shareholding pattern. But as of now, currently the shareholding patterns seems to be good. So next, let us discuss about the economy and industry analysis. So in the economy and industry analysis, first I would like to talk about the economy analysis. In the economy analysis, the one positive thing is that the population of India. The population of India stood at 1.38 billion people. It is expected to increase to 1.64 billion by the end of 2050. If there is an increase in the population of India, there is definitely an increase in the food products of India. Definitely, biscuit is the one of the food products which is going to be impacted positively from this. So this is about the economy factor which I would like to discuss. Next, I would like to discuss about the rural consumption. So recently, the rural consumption has significantly increased because of the reason of the increasing income and the aspiration of the living. Nextly, the rural demand is expected to increase to 220 billion US dollar by the end of 2025. So it was at 23.6 billion dollar in the year of 2018. So what does it tell is that the Britannia is one of the largest companies in the biscuit maker. If there is an increase in the rural demand, definitely it's going to boost the food sector. If the food sector is increasing, definitely biscuit is one of the sectors which is going to be impacted positively from the economic activities in the demand of the rural and semi-rural areas. So next thing is that the losing of the share of unorganized sectors, that is giving a positive boost for the organized sector to convert that unorganized sector's share in the market, to convert that into the profitability of the companies. The people in the rural space are converting and shifting from a unorganized sector brand to organized brand. That's one of the key positive thing with respect to the economy. Next, I would like to discuss about the industry analysis of a biscuit. So why I have taken an analysis of an industry of a biscuit itself? Because Britannia revenues is mainly contributed 80% of the revenue which is contributed by the biscuit itself. That is the reason I have taken an analysis of a biscuit industry itself. So biscuit industry is worth of 37,000 crores revenue is being generated every year. So presently it is having 37,000 crores. So it is expected to increase to 50,000 crore. The one key point I would like to tell you is that April and May was the lockdown period. In that period, every segment was going down, even the profitability was not there. The one sector which has a double-digit growth is a biscuit segments, which has seen a growth of double-digit growth of a 12 to 15%. Before pre-COVID levels, the growth was 7 to 8%. So it is significantly increased to 12 to 15%. Many companies has been reported a double-digit growth. That is one of the very good point with respect to the biscuit segment. So in this biscuit industry, there are many competitors. I would like to discuss about the top 5 competitors in these segments. So the first one is the Parle-G, which occupies the 40% market share in the biscuit segment. Next is the Britannia, which occupies 30% market share in the biscuit segments. Next ITC, next is Victor's Cremica, and next is Unibix. So these are the top 5 companies in the biscuit segments, where Parle-G and Britannia, which occupies 70% of the market share in the biscuit segments. So what does it tell for the investor is that if there is any increase in the demand of biscuits, 70% is being taken over by the Parle and Britannia. So if there is increase in the 37,000 crores to 50,000 crores of revenue in the 2 years, 70% of the revenue will be taken by these two players. So if these two players, the Britannia holding 30% market share, means 30% of the growth will be taken over by the Britannia companies, which is been almost, we can expect Britannia revenues is going to go up by 15 to 20% in the next coming years. So next I would like to discuss about the company analysis. In the company analysis, I would like to firstly discuss about the capex plan. So the capacity expansion plan and the capital expenditure, what they are going to do. So they are having capex plan in the 2020 for to set up facilities in Uttar Pradesh, Tamil Nadu and Bihar, and they are also expanding it to Maharashtra and Odisha. So they are also having an additional capex plan of 300 crores to launch new products. They are also including dairy products also. So presently I would like to talk about the distribution network. So distribution network, in the last years the company has added 3000 distributors to their companies. So the current direct outlets what they are having is that 2.2 million outlets they are having. So they expected to add 2 to 3 lakhs of direct outlets every year in the upcoming financial years. So in the future also the company is having a plan of taking over Parle in the next 5 years. So presently Parle is a market leader in the biscuit segments. The Britannia is having a roadmap to take over Parle to make a market leader in the biscuit segment. So they are having a very good roadmap in that segment. I think Britannia is one of the companies who is going to take over the Parle in the next 5 years. So they are also having another plan that the non-biscuit segments, which is contributing 20% of the revenue, so they want to expect it to increase that to 50% in the next coming years. So that could add much more to the revenues of a Britannia companies. So that's one of the very good positive point with respect to the company analysis. So what does it tells is that Britannia is one of the companies in the biscuit segments which is having a good future. So we could expect good returns from these companies. So nextly I would like to talk about the financial statement of the companies. Let us go through it. So coming to the financial analysis, the sales of the companies is significantly increasing from the last 10 years. So in the 2009 the company's sales was 3,421 crores. So it has significantly increased to 12,800 crores. It is one of the huge jump, almost 4 times the revenues has been multiplied. The profit also has been increased significantly. The 15 crores it was there in 2009, it has significantly increased to 1,874 crores. So the EPS is also increasing. So the operating margin in the 2009, the operating margin was 6%. So after that, significantly increasing their operating margin from 6% to 19%. That is one of the very good positive point with respect to the financial statement of the Britannia company. So they are also consistently providing a dividend payout of 13% on an average. So the compounded sales growth of a company is 10%, almost 10 to 11%. The compounded profit growth at the CAGR of 20 to 25%. So when it comes to the stock price CAGR is 20 to 25%. That is actually absolutely very good. The return on equity is almost an average of 33%. So the conclusion about the financial statement of a Britannia company is that the company's financial statements is very good. So the company is significantly increasing their revenue, significantly increasing their profit. So they are generating a good returns for their investors. So the company is expected to increase their revenues and the profitability in the next future. So that one of the thing which we should focus on as an investor. So next let us focus on the financial ratios of the companies. So the current market price of the Britannia is trading at 1,450 rupees. So the debt to equity is 0.92. So the current market price which is trading at a PE of 44.2. So the average 5-year PE of Britannia Industries is 55.9. So still the Britannia company is trading still lower than the 5 years PE of it. Next, return on equity. Return on equity is 33%, which is a very good return on equity what they are giving. Next, the operating margin which they are operating is 19%. So almost 19% means which is a very good operating margin which they are having. Nextly, I would like to discuss on the cash flows of the companies. The current in the FY20, the current operating cash flows were 1,485 crores. The free cash flow which they have generated in the FY20 was 1,241 crores. So this is all about the financial ratios. So next I would like to discuss about the how does the stock price of a Britannia company stands at the current valuation. So the high PE which the company was trading at 77.3 in the August 2018. So the lowest PE which the company has reported was 38.5 in the June 16. So the current PE is 45. So means 26th of March 2021. So the 5-year average PE is 55.9. So the company's lowest PE which reported on June 16 was 38.5. So other than that, the company lowest PE is 38.5. So the current PE what the Britannia company is trading at 45. So what does it tells is that as an investor point of view, what we can consider this company is that the stock is trading at a low PE when it compares to the 5-year PE. So the company is expected to increase their stock price in the near future. The company is a very good company. It is available at a current attractive valuation. We can get into it. So in the immediate term, we cannot expect a good returns from the companies, but in the longer run, the company is having a good future. We can expect good price of a stocks we could see in the future. So next I want to bring the financial analyst of the Britannia companies. What the analysts are thinking, what is the target price, what they are expecting in the FY22, and what the signals what they are having. They are having a buy signal or a sell or accumulating pace. So first I would like to discuss on that. The financial analyst, the ICICI Direct has a target of 4,170 with a buy signal. The Motilal Oswal is having a target of 3,870 with a neutral signal. The Prabhudas Leeladhar which having a target of 4,280 rupees with having a signal of buy signal. Sher Khan is having a target price of 4,200 rupees with having a buy signal. So next is a Delta Capital which is having a target of 3,812 rupees with having a accumulating signal. So what does it tells is that every analyst are thinking this company is going to go up in the next 1 year. So they are having almost on an average target of 4,058 rupees. So what does it tells is that every analyst are bullish on the stocks at the current valuation, at the current stock price is having a 20% upside in the near term of 1 year. So this is all about the financial analysis and the company analysis of the Britannia Industries. What does it tells is that the company financials, the company products which is having a good growth in the future, which is been trading at a current attractive stock price. We can get it, we can accumulate this whenever the stock price is going to go down. So why the stock price is going down is mainly because this is a bull cycle. In every bull cycle, what does it going to happen is that the FMCG is one of the business which is been underestimated, which has been correcting. In every bull cycle, the FMCGs will not going to do well. So this is one of the time we could able to accumulate this kind of a stock and to get a return in the later part. So this is all about my analysis. Please do your analysis to take a call on Britannia or not. So in the future, I will be doing a lot of fundamental analysis of different companies. If you want to know about the different companies analysis, please do like and subscribe to my channel to receive the further notification about the companies. So till the next video, bye bye.